Hello, today video Benny here will help me, and this is about forward arm rotations. If you remember the backward arm rotations video, which was very long, this will also be very long, sorry, but it's very important video and very basic again, because most of our movements are just any kind of backward or forward arm rotations. So be patient. Let's start with basic motorics. Basic motorics of forward arm rotations, and I will show you how it looks like, as everybody healthy people can do. But what I want you to do is to first stand with your feet parallel, second do it slow, and pay attention to what you do. Try to reach as far as you can. Touch the hands up here and touch the hands down here, because many times people do this instead of do the full motion. Okay, so touch down here, touch up here, and you can see I go down and up with the motion. It's not necessity, but if you do it, good. This is the basic motorics. Feet parallel, hands do long, slow movement, and touch down, touch up. If you do it properly, your hand's supposed to be pretty much straight, not completely straight, pretty much straight here, and loose here. One more important thing, of course, is keep your neck loose. Not linguini loose, but don't tense it. It's unnecessary and just interrupt the natural movement. Do the basic drill with motion. Move forward, move backward, move to the sides, side steps. Do it in circles, just walk. Do it with angles. So you can start and unify your arms, legs and body into one unit and be efficient as much as you can in combat and just fun situations. Let's talk about complex motorics. As in the backwards arm rotation, here also we can take the natural movement we do and break it into two different movements. The first, when we lead the movement with the open palm. Okay? Watch my palm. Now I have to rotate my arm down and again. So I have figure 8 down here. You see, it's not really my palm leads, it's not like I turn 180 degrees, but as much as we can, I twist my hand and try to lead with the open palm. I do long and I exaggerate here the motion so you can see it. Basically, I do like this. Okay? The second complex movement is leading the movement with the backhand. Okay? See? Up here I make the rotation. You can see that part of the movement I lead with the elbow. We'll get to this later on the video. As you've seen, we have two ways of making this movement more complicated in terms of breaking it apart. But we have another complexity. We can lead the movement with the palm right here, but we can also do it turning and leading with the backhand up here. So instead of one smooth movement, we have twist in 8-figure twist here, and I do it intentionally in the front of me and not on the side of me, and I will show you why. Benny will help me to show you why we have this movement for. Just examples, we can do gazillion things with it. This video is only about the basic movement, it's not about applications, this is just an example. This is the regular movement, so I divert his kick. Now I use the combination of moves, so I can use the first one, I can also use the second one, kick me. See, now I lead the movement again with the airplane movement. But if I want to switch hands, I use them both. I start with the regular movement and I switch the hand with the airplane movement. I can do it quick. It works also with punches. One way, the other way, and switching again. See, it's just an example for opportunities, for options, but it's cool. In the previous video, also here we have different lengths of the movement. And I've shown you the long movement, and the medium length movement is just elbow rotations. Again, the elbow is a pivot point, the elbow doesn't rotate anywhere here, but we call it elbow rotations. And this is the motion. We close the elbow completely, we twist, you see the elbow comes up, and we open the elbow. Close the elbow, rotate, and open the elbow. Close, rotate, and open. And of course, we can do it with different hands. I can use a palm to lead the movement. I can use the hammer to lead the movement. And of course we can use weights. We can use weights to do the long movement. And we can use weights to do the short movement. We can use the hammer movement, and it's easier, or we can use the open palm movement, or what called pronazia, supinazia. Hammer is supinazia, and open palm is pronazia, and this is much harder and twists the forearms much harder. The shortest range is elbows. So in backwards arm rotations we did this movement. It's a bit weird doing it in the forward direction, in the forward arms rotation, because we go like this. It's a bit awkward, but it's a very important movement. So we have several directions in the forward arm rotations, and it's similar. We have from down up direction, down up. We have backward forward direction, and from up down direction. Let me show you with Benny's help. Ben is choking me. Now I will explain. Choke me. Down, up. You see? He's losing his balance. Backward, forward. And now up, downward. Just example. It works also against hits. See, from backward, forward, from up, down. Same movement. I can do it in long range. I can take him. I can do it in medium range. And I can do it in short range. It's all the same. Again. See? This is forward arm rotation. And as a bonus, again, if I take him here, I can use again the plane movement to switch direction and do a lot of other fun stuff that's not related to this video, but it's fun. So we have not only different lenses for the movement, but also different, as you've seen in the demonstration, different range. I can work on long range, for example, with kicks. I can work against long range. I can work against medium range. Medium range. I can work against short range. Here. So the diversity is endless, and all ranges are good to work with forward arm rotation, because again, this is all our body can do. Backwards arm rotations, forward arm rotations, all the rest are just variations. Back to dumbbells, and as in the backward arm rotation video, again, reference. So we use the dumbbells to construct heaviness sensations. Because we want to be heavy, we want to use minimum effort, not like Deadpool, minimum effort for maximum results, not maximum effort for maximum results. It's more combat economical, and it's more, it keeps you cool and frosty. So we use dumbbells to learn this sensation of heaviness. Again, do the forward basic movement and try to play with your mind to feel where the weight is. Put all your weight in the hands, and then do it without the dumbbells and try to reach for the same heaviness sensation. Now, do the same, but shorten the movement. When you get up here, drop down with the elbows and move the weight from the palm to the elbow. Feel how your elbows become heavier and heavier and heavier, because we want to know how to work with the elbows, with short levers, and still be very heavy. We also do it for the medium length. Here, again, we use the dumbbells and we pay attention to the heaviness sensation. Why? Because if Benny attacks me, I want to be heavier again. I don't want to use force. I want to be as heavy as I can, because heavy means loose. When I'm loose, I can continue the movement. If I'm just strong, I stuck here. I don't want to stuck. I want to be agile. And for that, we need to use heaviness rather than muscle strength. Let's summarize it. So we have the forward arms rotations. We do it in first drill, basic movement, touch here, keep your hand reaching as far as they can, don't lock the elbows, loose the neck, and feet parallel. When you go down, drop the weight down. When you go up, drop the weight up. Drop the weight up. I know. Second drill, do it with dumbbells. Third drill, palm leads the movement with the figure 8 twist. Fourth drill, the backhand leads the movement, okay, with a figure 8 twist. Fifth drill is doing the same with dumbbells, and let the elbows lead the movement and move the weight from the palms to the elbows. Sixth drill, medium range. We do it with open palm, with closed palm. We use it with dumbbells. All we do is closing the elbow, rotating, opening the elbow. Close, rotate, open. Again, pay attention where the weight is, so you can work on the weight sensation. More principles. I remind you, directions: down, up, backward, forward, up, downwards.